You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
Till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Lakers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And an extra minute here. Shaq, one of the most exciting moves to watch in basketball, a slashing drive to the rim. Who would you say are the league's best slashers?
I'm going to be quick because I'm not really a guard. I know Kenny probably has a couple things to say. Let me go with Russell Westbrook, freak athlete, attack mentally. Monte Ellis, elite quickness, terrific touch around the rim. James Harden, strength, aggressiveness, ability to draw contact. Tyreek Evans, that's his whole game.
Wow. I thought you weren't going to – how'd you come up that quickly with those guys?
Because I'm trying to give you time to talk, baby.
Man, so I'm going to slow it down. I would say, league MVPs, obviously, Durant and LeBron. You know, those guys.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon broadcast. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this, to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. Some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got James Johnson. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Williams at the shooting guard position. Johnson against the follow. Anthony kicks the freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks, Doris.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Right side, Russell. Cams the 12-footer.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Russell's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. New York shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams passes to Russell. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot's good. Russell's got 6 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Johnson outside. Kicks to Hibbert. Back to Johnson. Pass to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. No luck. Good work defensively by Anthony. Knicks trail by 3. Aflalo dishes to Freak. And Booker kicks to Anthony. And that one's good. Freak. 8 points for him.
And he just big boy right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
There's the dish to Hibbert. Excellent D there from Aflalo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Feeds to Williams. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Williams has got 5 now.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
There's a good screen. Inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The drive by Russell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Here's Temple. Passes it to Randall. And O'Quinn sends it back. And a fast break now for New York. And Young kicks to Temple. Here's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Al Russell following the 3-point attempt by Lance Stevenson. Young's shot is off. New York trailing. And a fast break now for New York. Freak with the ball. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Russell. And the Lakers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's O'Quinn. Off the iron that time. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The drive by Russell. Dishes it to Randall. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Randall. Can't get it to fall. Here's Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither
And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
a ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Roy Hibbert, Brown out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 27 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Afflalo. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. And Thompson kicks to Bass. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bass has got his first basket of the night. And let's run down for you the top 3-point shooting point guards in the league this season. Freak is second. D'Angelo Russell fourth.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
The Lakers trail. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. There's the screen. Thompson outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson dishes to Brown. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. And Thompson throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Freak, and he's stuck. What a pass to set him up.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin,